It was a rainy Tuesday evening at the bustling city mall. The sound of hurried footsteps and muffled voices filled the air as people sought shelter from the storm outside. Amid the chaos, a soft, trembling cry caught the attention of Ravi, a middle-aged security guard who had spent years quietly observing the comings and goings of countless strangers. But this sound was different, urgent and heartbreaking. He turned to see a little girl, no older than 5, clutching a soaked teddy bear, her tear-streaked face scanning the sea of unfamiliar faces. Ravi knew at that moment, he had to act. Ravi approached the child gently, kneeling to her level. "Hey there, little one," he said softly. "Are you lost?" The girl nodded, hiccuping through her sobs. Her name was Mira, and she had been separated from her parents and the crowd. Ravi's heart ached as he thought of his own daughter, whom he hadn't seen in years after a bitter family fallout. With a calm voice, Ravi reassured Mira, offering her a chocolate from his pocket and wrapping her in his warm raincoat. Together, they set out to find her parents. He held her tiny hand tightly as they navigated the sprawling mall, stopping at every announcement desk to broadcast messages about a lost child. The search wasn't easy. Hours passed, and anxiety gripped Ravi. The mall was closing, and Mira's parents were still nowhere to be found. He noticed the worry in her wide, innocent eyes and decided to take another approach. Ravi asked about her parents, piecing together details from her fragmented sentences. Her father wore a blue shirt, her mother a green scarf. But as they walked, Ravi faced judgmental stares from strangers, whispers of suspicion. A lone man with a child often raised eyebrows. Despite the discomfort, Ravi remained focused on comforting Mira, determined not to let fear or prejudice deter him. Finally, in the dim light near the food court, Ravi spotted a frantic couple matching Mira's description. "Excuse me," he called out, his voice firm yet kind. The mother's eyes widened as she saw Mira, and she broke into tears, rushing to scoop her daughter into her arms. "You found her," the father said, his voice trembling with gratitude. "We don't know how to thank you." "It's what anyone would do," Ravi replied modestly, though his heart swelled with relief and joy. The family insisted on taking a photo with Ravi, calling him their guardian angel. They left, but not before promising to inform the mall management of his heroic deed. 2 days later, Ravi was called into his supervisor's office. Nervously adjusting his uniform, he stepped inside, expecting a reprimand for leaving his usual post. Instead, he was greeted with smiles and applause from the staff. The mall's director had seen the photo of Ravi with Mira and her parents, which had gone viral on social media. It was accompanied by heartfelt comments praising his kindness and bravery. Touched by his actions, the director announced Ravi's promotion to head of mall security, along with a bonus to support his family. As Ravi walked out of the office, his chest swelled with pride. That evening, he called his estranged daughter for the first time in years, inspired to mend the broken pieces of his own family. The story ends with Ravi standing tall at his new post, watching over the mall with renewed purpose. His simple act of kindness had changed not just one family's life, but his own. A single act of kindness can create ripples far beyond what we can imagine. It can reunite families, heal wounds, and even change lives. As Ravi's story shows, compassion is a strength that can turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary one. So, the next time you see someone in need, don't hesitate to help. You never know how far your kindness might go.